Welcome to Recollection Mall. If you were a mall rat like me or spent your formative years at the mall, then you've come to the right channel. Have you ever gone into your childhood or teenage or adulthood mall and ever wondered, I could have sworn that there was that store there? So let's take a trip down memory lane and go into the history of that mall in your home state. So stay tuned. Every Wednesday, I'll be doing a mall history of the oldest mall in every state in the US. Please subscribe and leave a comment or memory about your time at this mall. Thanks. The first enclosed shopping center in Tennessee was built in the Paragon Mills section of the Music City. News of the complex was first reported in July of 1962. It would occupy 25 acres of a 46-acre parcel located 2.7 miles south of the Volunteer State House. Plans originally called for the center to be built with an innovative design with no doors, featuring only invisible walls of controlled air to keep weather out, and for the center to be finished by August of 1963. Ground was broken on April 26, 1963. The $2.5 million shopping center would encompass approximately 185,000 leasable square feet, contain over 20 stores and services, and maintain free parking for 1,600 cars. Construction proceeded very slowly on the project. Its first operational store was a 20,000 square foot A&P supermarket, which wouldn't open until August 18, 1965. A one-level 57,000 square foot Kastner Knot was inaugurated on March 14, 1966. It was also anchored by a one-level 30,000 square foot GC Murphy's, which opened its doors on June 2nd. Other stores were Firestone Auto Center, First American National Bank, Harding Mall Barber Shop, Harding Mall Grand Prix Raceway, Happiness House Books and Gifts, Joanne Fabrics, Musicland, Radio Shack, State Farm Insurance, The Flaming Pit Restaurant, Tom McCann, 21, Limited Apparel, Walgreens Drug, and Webster Clothes for Men. Store space on the South Mall was reconfigured as the Martin Theatres Capri, which showed its first feature on March 26, 1969. The cinema reopened as the Capri Twin on December 8, 1978, and was later closed in 1989. Meanwhile, a first expansion of the shopping center had been completed on November 8, 1973. Kastner Knot had a second level added, which increased its floor area to 107,000 square feet. By mid-1976, the GC Murphy store closed and was replaced by a Nashville-based Service Merchandise Annex. It was said that the store's focus was on toys and sporting goods in order to complement a larger Service Merchandise showroom elsewhere. In 1983, Service Merchandise would close. It'd be replaced by a Marshall's on May 5th, 1983. The Harding Mall did have its competitors, including the 100 Oaks Mall in 1967, Mall like Green Hills in 1968, and the Hickory Hollow Mall in 1978. The Harding Mall changed hands in December of 1988. The proprietors were the David Miller Development Company, Robert R. Brown and Associates, and R.G. Moore. They immediately announced a major Harding Mall renovation costing around $8 million and would be completed in 2 phases. During Phase 1, 3 individual shopping concourses would be connected with a wraparound mallway. The north and south sides of the complex would be enlarged with the interior completely refurbished. New ceilings, skylights, signage, and flooring would be installed, and the store count increased from 32 to 45. First phase construction got underway in March of 1989. New mall stores included Dress Barn, Molly's Dress Shop, Luby's Cafeteria, CPI Photo, Village Jewelers, Sears Portrait Studio, a Visions Hair Salon, and a Jenny Craig Figure Salon. As part of the second renovation phase, AMP, which had been morphed into a bingo castle, was gutted and enlarged. The building now housed the Carmike Cinema's Carmike 6, which opened for business on May 4th, 1990. 2 freestanding bistros were also built in the west parking area. Chi-Chi's Mexican restaurant opened in July of 1990, with an IHOP serving its first meals in September of 1995. Chi-Chi's eventually closed and was replaced by Fuddruckers. Kastner Knott had revamped their Harding Mall store, with its grand reopening being held on November 13, 1994. Harding Mall now encompassed approximately 350,000 leasable square feet and contained 57 store spaces. Kastner Knott and its Mercantile Stores parent company would eventually be acquired by Dillard's. In August of 1998, Kastner Knott would close and reopen as Dillard's. By this time, the Harding Mall was in decline. The mall faced difficulties when it became a hangout for teenagers. The Carmike 6 closed on August 24th, the year 2000. It became a Barnabas Cinemas El Cine on November 2nd, 2002, but was closed within a few years. The mall had been put into obscurity by its newer and larger competitors. A demolition plan was announced in July of 2004. Luby's Cafeteria served its last meal in September of 2004, and the few remaining inline stores shut down in March of 2005. In April of 2005, Dillard's closed. Demolition of the mall commenced in August of 2005 with 2 outparcel structures left standing. A single-level, 205,000 square foot Walmart Supercenter opened on the site on April 18, 2007. Despite the mall's demolition, the area is still referred to as the Harding Mall area in advertising. What do you remember about this mall? Leave a comment below, and don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching.